Hi guys, let's talk liners. So these are the 3 liners that I use every single day. As you can see, I use them a lot, especially this one. We're going to talk about brow liners and eyeliners. This is Prim. It's like a brown for my eyebrows every day. This is called Perfect, and it is the perfect black for your eyes. And this is Pristine, and it's actually a white liner. And I have to tell you that before using Younique, I had never, ever in my life lined my brows or used a white liner on my eyes. And it has literally changed my life. So obviously, I hope it's obvious, I already have done this eye. And you can just tell, and I don't have any mascara on, but I have eyeshadow and then just my liners. You can tell the difference, obviously, with my brow lined and my eye lined, that it makes a huge difference in making your eyes pop. So this is without mascara, you guys. So you could get this effect, and then the mascara is just the icing on the cake. So I'm gonna go over how to use our liners. And don't be afraid of lining your brows. I was afraid to look like a clown. First of all, you want to make sure that your pencils are nice and sharp, and we have the best little sharpener. It sharpens the pencils to the perfect point, so it's not too pointy, but it's pointy enough to get you that pristine look that you want. Now, when it gets this short, I find it's easier to hold on to the pencil itself and turn the sharpener, and then you can pull it out and get a nice, perfect pencil line. So I'm gonna do my brow first on this side and show you how I do it. So my eyelashes, if you can tell, like naturally, they're pretty sparse and they stop like right about here. There's nothing over here. So that part I need to draw in. So I start and I follow the natural line of my lash, usually at the bottom first, and I follow it up to the highest point where my lashes are, okay? And then I bring it down so you get that nice arch. Now you can obviously shape your lashes however you want. Everybody has a different look. They do sell those eyelash stencils too, which I've never used, but that might be a good trick if you're just starting out. Okay, and then I go back and I fill in, again, just following my natural lash line, or not lashes, brow line, up to, again, that highest point. And I usually kind of fake it. I'll draw in a little bit of that arch when I get here to the edge. Okay, now here's the thing. Once you get it filled in, you can always go back to any spots that you feel like you missed. If you feel like it's too stark of a line, you can take your brow comb or brush and brush over it. Now, if you don't have one, you can just smudge it kind of with your fingers. And look, I mean, our liner stays put. It's not gonna go anywhere. I feel like they're not even. It's not gonna go anywhere, but just smudging it that tiny bit will give it just a little bit of a softer edge, so you don't have that clown look. And the thing I've noticed too since I've been lining my brows is I do my brows first, and they do look kind of like, whoa, before I put all my other makeup on. But once you get all your makeup on and your full face is on, they just look like they're supposed to be there, and I'm like obsessed with lining my brows now. Okay, so that's my brows. And if they're not perfectly symmetrical, that's okay. Your lashes or your brows are not naturally perfectly symmetrical. So it's gonna actually look more natural if they're not perfect. So that's fine. Okay, moving on to eyes. So I'm gonna start with the black. This is the Perfect liner, and I've already sharpened, oh no, I didn't. I thought I sharpened this pencil. But not yet. I pretty much sharpen them at least 1 or 2 turns every time I use it, just to make sure I have that perfect point. So I always start on the outside. Now, as you can see, I did a tiny little cat eye on this eye. You don't have to do that, but I find it kind of lifts my eye to the side a little bit, makes them pop a little bit. You can make it bigger and pull it out. If I'm going out at night, I'll pull this corner out even further. But an easy way to do a cat eye is just take the liner kind of at an angle, right at the edge, so that you've got the full pencil pressing up against your brow, or your lid. I can't talk today. And I just pull it across. And that makes a thick line on the corner. And then as I get further in, I just bring it down to the lash line. And so that will create that little cat eye come into the corner. Now some people don't go all the way to the corner. That's personal preference. On the top, I like to go all the way to the corner. And you guys don't pay attention to my nails. I totally should have painted my nails before making this video, but I just didn't have time. So ignore the nails, they're gross. Okay, so now I've got the top. Now on the bottom, I don't go all the way to the corner, because if you line your whole entire eye all the way around, it's actually gonna make your eyes seem smaller and closed, and nobody wants that. So again, I start on the outer corner. Now on the bottom, I don't do any cat eye. I just get as close to the lash line as possible. And I usually I start out and I stop about halfway. So like right under the middle of my pupil, I'll stop there. This is where Pristine comes in, okay, the white liner. This is what's gonna really make your eyes pop. So first of all, I like to put it on my waterline. This kind of creates the illusion of more white in your eyes. The whites of your eyes just seem bigger, so your eyes seem more open and you seem more awake. So I put that in first, okay? And then I come into the inner corner. Again, it's creating an illusion that your eyes are open. So I go all the way from the inner corner, all the way to that lash line, and then I pull it over to meet my black line, okay? And then sometimes, depending on the look I want, like on this eye, I pulled the black over, and I kind of do it on top of that white just to blend it. So it's, again, not such a stark contrast. One other thing I like to do is take the Pristine, the white, I come again up into the corner, I go around that little tiny inner corner, and I just pull a tiny bit above the inner corner where I did the black liner all the way in. And that will give you that pop of your eyes. Now again, this is with no mascara, just liner. Imagine what it would look like with 3D Fiber Lash Plus. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or any other makeup tips you would like to see, please let me know. Thanks, have a great day.